If progress is simply forward movement toward a destination, as the Oxford Dictionary says, then my trip would have ended the moment the plane finally landed in Brisbane. Instead, I believe progress is what we learn along our journeys to destinations. As Miley put it, it's the climb. I climbed a lot of stairs in the 22 days I spent abroad. Those steps, forward and backwards, I learned something about myself, about the girl next to me, about the place I was, the culture and history, others' opinions and perspectives, limits, my fears, and our world. Traveling through Australia has taught me that progress is greater than just economic profitability. I have a new appreciation for a sustainable bottom line that includes people, profit, planet, and purpose that was visible differently in various cities we went to. In LEI, I experienced individual progress of conquering a fear. With 50 pounds strapped to my back and an incredible tight wetsuit clinging to my body, the rush of excitement, anticipation, fear, anxiety, adventure all ran through my head. I got on a boat with 6 new friends and 2 guides and started the mind game of rushing emotions. What if I run out of air underwater? What if my mask fills with water and I can't see? What if a large shark is down there and wants to have a swim race? My money's on the shark being faster. What if my ears won't pop? But then the thoughts of regret if I don't go. I think of all the cool things I could see. What's a better place in the world to scuba dive than the Great Barrier Reef? My thoughts are interrupted by the splashing of water. Several people have jumped in and I'm next. Here we go. This is outside my comfort zone. This is one of my greatest fears. I'm in the ocean and down I go. Progress. I learned my limits can be challenged and facing fears has made me stronger mentally and I saw some incredible things 30 feet underwater. We mine for progress. I thought this was true until I learned to look at progress beyond economic profitability. Sometimes, preserving nature in itself is the best thing for the future. Since sustainability is leaving no less for future generations, I saw the value of hearing out different opinions. Is pro-development the best decision for Noosa, or is conservation? Neither position is wrong, it just comes down to one's personal values. The trees in the national park, the lookout, surfing, and Hastings Street shops and restaurants that survive based on tourism. It is progress, in my opinion, to be able to hear views different than your own and cooperate with others for the best value of the whole community. Steps up and steps down encompass Carnarvon Gorge. The steps I climbed came with laughs, tears, sweat, and admiration for the surroundings. Here, progress was learning to trust others and exhibiting teamwork to all get over the obstacles. Climbing over rocks, logs, through water required teamwork. This was not a typical Christmas either, but doing things different than the norm is good. I gained knowledge about Aboriginal culture, which helped me appreciate the gorge in a different way than just a trail walk. This is someone's home, and this is all they needed to once survive. Brisbane. What a city. Here I learned that life is all about relationships. I was able to see progress as valuing people. Getting to know and interact with those different than myself gave me a different view than the surfer Australian I stereotyped in my head. Then there was more stairs in Sydney. It's filled with history, and I learned that progress cannot be measured by reaching the top of a bridge. Progress is what I learned on my way up and reflected on my way down. Learning to value people of all different backgrounds and to appreciate and respect differences is progress. Look around and you will see that not one person is the same as any other. Each individual could give you a definition of progress, and you may get 50 different answers, but they would not be wrong, because progress is reflective of what the individual values. So what is progress? I think there are 50 shades. Just keep learning.